Hey guys, you already know what time it is. Let's go. Miss Adair, come on.
Miss Hunter, let's go.
Miss Salmon, come on.
Let's go.
Mr. Meadows.
It is time for a moment of science.
Hey, fifth grade scientists, we're back for another investigation. But first, let's take a look at what we learned in our last investigation.
What y'all did is y'all put mixtures together and y'all did to see if y'all could separate them, and y'all separated gravel and powder.
A mixture is when you mix two or more things together.
Roll on. How can a mixture be separated?
A mixture can be separated by a screen or a filter.
Hey Max, how can a mixture be separated?
They can be separated by filtration or evaporation.
Last week, we made 3 different mixtures. We had powder and water, we made a gravel and water mixture, and then we made that saltwater solution. And we were able to screen and filter the other mixtures. But that saltwater solution wouldn't filter this way, wouldn't separate this way. But remember, all mixtures can always be separated.
Today, we will be investigating mixtures and solutions very scientifically. A balance, which is what this is, will be one of the tools we'll use today. So let's review how to use this tool by determining the mass of 50 milliliters of water that is here in this syringe. So I'm going to put this water in this cup. Notice how the scale leans forward on this way. It's because the only thing I've got in it is water, and this cup is empty. All right, so let's compare the amount of water we have with these gram pieces. We're gonna see how many gram pieces it takes to balance out the scale. Again, I'm gonna put these in very gently so I don't knock it over. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, still nothing, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, did you see that? It wiggled a little bit. 45, 50. Oh, here it goes. Now let's see if it's going to balance out. I've got 50 grams in there right now. I'm going to put another one in just to see what happens. And that's a 1 gram piece. Oh, it's looking good. That's 51. Oh, 52. And I know it's still teetering, but I think we're going to call that basically even. Okay. Now that we know how our balance works, we're going to weigh the salt just by itself. So I'm going to pour the salt into this cup over here. There's no water in this cup, it's just the salt. And now we are going to put weights on the other side to see how much the salt is. That's 1 gram, 2 grams, 3, ooh, it's shaking, 4. Now let's see how that goes. I think that might be too much, y'all. Let's take one out. So our salt weighs 4 grams.
Okay guys, so we were unable to separate our third solution, the saltwater solution, which brings me to our focus question of where does the solid material go when a solution is made?
Okay guys, I don't care what you say. I claim that the salt dissolves in the water, the salt is gone. So what do you think about my claim? What could you do to develop evidence to show that my claim is right or wrong?
Hey Damari, what do you think about Miss Hunter's claim that salt disappears when it dissolves in the water?
I think it is true.
Hey Brayden, what do you think about Miss Hunter's claim that salt disappears when it dissolves in the water?
I think it's really cool and it's true.
Okay, so Miss Anlin showed us that the water by itself was 52 grams and the salt by itself was 4 grams. So now I'm going to add 50 milliliters of water to our 4 grams of salt. So now we have our saltwater solution in this cup, and we're gonna weigh it with the same process that Miss Sandlin has been doing. So 5 grams, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, it's slowing down, 55, 56. So it looks like our saltwater solution weighs more when the salt is in there versus when it's just water by itself.
Draw a picture of what happened to the salt and create your own claim.
Okay, so what? The additional mass is one piece of evidence. I'm still not convinced, guys.
What else can we do to collect even more data as evidence to convince silly old Miss Hunter of our claim that the salt is still in the solution? We separated the gravel from the water and the powder from the water by using different types of filters. So how can we separate the salt from the water? How can we get the salt back?
How can you get the salt back?
You guessed it, evaporation. Evaporation means a change of state from a liquid to a gas. Let's see how evaporation works. I'm going to take some of our saltwater solution and put it into our evaporation trays. Just enough to cover the bottom. Then I'm going to place it in a sunny window and see how evaporation works.
This is what the salt looks like up close after the water has evaporated.
Whenever you're ready.
So what you just saw was sodium chloride crystals, or salt, after
Evaporation.
a crystal is a natural form of a material. Crystals can often be identified by their properties, such as shape, color, and pattern. The salt crystal is a square with an X corner to corner, like this. This is what a salt crystal looks like up close.
And now it's time to laugh at our mistakes.
Last week, we made 3 mixtures: gravel and water.
We made gravel and water. I don't like that.
Come and then pan up to your face.
Get out. Hey, 5th grade scientists. Oh wait, I need to pull. Remember, all mixtures can always.
So, supposed to be. We're supposed to have 50 grams on the side. Good grief, y'all. Now we are going to see. I don't know what I need to say. Nope. Don't. All right, guys. Today we are going to be investigating mixtures and solutions. Still, I don't like that. Okay. Whenever you're ready. So.
I'm ready.
Okay. Nope, not ready. I can't do this today.
Boom, I'm done. Is it going?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know why. Like, I was fine. Okay.
I know.
I'm like gripping this. Let's see for ourselves. Wait. I'm talking. Okay. Stop. What else can we? I'm sorry. Just keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Okay. Like it. Okay. Why? I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay. Oh. I can't. Wait. As soon as you do that, boing. So why can't stop? Everybody has said so.
Okay guys, so we were unable to separate the saltwater solution. So that brings me to the focus question of what happened to the solution? Thanks for joining our moment of science.